what's going on. So in this video, I want to talk about what maybe a lot of other people talk about, or you may have heard it before, and it's the law of attraction. Now, whether this is, I understand some words are just words, so this could be loosely to some people, it could mean something different to a lot of people, and there's also just the whole simple fact of the law of attraction could be also be something like branded, basically. Which it might very well being, but for the most part we've all heard about it, or at least seen it and have somewhat of an idea of what it is. To break it down though, it's basically when you're doing all the right things in your life. In another way I guess I would put that would be intuition. And when we look at law of attraction, what I really think it is just being you. Because people are going to say different things about law of attraction, and as I said before, feel different. So everyone's going to go about it differently. There's many examples of this. One of them would be, if you're doing the right things, people are always going to be, or something's always going to be attracted to you, or you may be attracted to it. And then there's things where you get, if you know how to use your energy, then there's not going to be a problem with it. But people can take your energy, things can take your energy. Obviously, to a degree, everything you do is going to basically give or take energy. But there's people who, and things, when you get into a law of attraction, since we're speaking on it, is just things that can take that energy away from you. And it's very simple. It's just when you do the right things in life, and doing the right things doesn't mean you have errors or mistakes or failure, because those are the right things too. And it's hard to say, usually everything happens for a reason, but you do have some consciousness to make sure maybe some things don't happen again. And this is where we get into things like practice, why people practice things. Overall, not to beat a dead horse, but law of attraction is just simply doing what you want to do in life. You're going to attract the people you want to see. If, for instance, if you're, these are going to be like terms, but if you're a computer nerd and you sit inside all day and you always dream about traveling, you're going to most likely meet more computer nerds and associate with things amongst that, whatever it is. For the most part, you're just going to attract things that are connected to that, if that makes sense. Almost like a web. So I'll say another example of that, but if this person, I just want to say on the other side, the flip side, if they were to go out and do the traveling they want to do, most likely they're going to run into traveling type of situations. And that's just said for itself, basically. But they're gonna do, if that's what they actually want to do, it all depends, because obviously it's your choice. And this is what I was saying, like everything you do is gonna be like a reaction, basically. So you just watch and be aware and be conscious of it, because there's really no right or wrong to a degree. And another example of this is, let's say you want to start being healthy or something. You're going to see things differently, maybe. You're going to see a lot of unhealthy habits and things that aren't healthy to you anymore. But more so, you're going to start attracting just healthier habits, and just all around, it's just going to be a whole different message, basically. Like, you're going to eat healthier, you're going to meet new people more than likely, you're going to associate better, like all your skills are going to improve. But it's just because you're doing what you want to do. You know, somebody actually could theoretically do something maybe negative, quote unquote, or they could do something that's maybe, you know, I understand there's not right and bad, but there is some things, like not to go up and shoot somebody, but maybe even there could be validations for that, although that's not usually going to be the total of the matter. There's a lot of trucks, so I'm just going to go down here, even though I'm not going to go too far. Yeah, I don't want to make this video too long either, but as you can see, these things will break off into other things, and it's just as simple as that. You know, the more you try to veer off into something, such as like being real specific, like life's supposed to be easy. It really is. It's not supposed to be some complex thing. Just like saying all that, just complex in itself, basically. And what I'm saying is, a lot of people are going to try to break stuff down in the science and all these other terms and things like that, which is fine to use different words and different terminology, but when we look at it, it's just real simple. It's just doing the things you want to do, you actually want to do. Because the way the attraction works is basically, when you use your energy towards yourself, you're going to attract things towards yourself, but you're going to have to be reciprocal of the energy, because, like, again, some energy takes your energy and some people give you energy, basically. And it just more so depends on, like, following, again, your intuition. There's many words for this but again, it's the same thing as law of attraction. Like I said, as I was trying to reiterate at the beginning, it's law of attraction, but there's so many things that are called it, basically. It could be called your third eye, if you want to say your third eye, your intuition. We could even say, like, fasting or just feeling healthy. All of these things are pretty much the same thing in my category, because they are. There's just a lot of excess words that basically mean the same thing, but I understand they describe them differently. And all the answers are always going to be inside of you. So, like, that's the whole thing of the law of attraction in itself. Because how you feel is always going to be how you feel inside of you. And that's just it. A lot of people learn to, like, master their feeling. Not a lot of people, but a lot of people try to, per se. And some people do master, like, their emotions and feelings. And this, again, is the law of attraction in itself. Because if you're doing what you want to do, you're just going to feel good. It's pretty much really simple. And that's all I want to say for the video. So subscribe to the channel. I gave my all in this. No, I just actually had a tiring day. But that's alright. So, again, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys later.